Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I am in a 5 under 5 challenge. You guys know I love this challenge. It is on the 5th of every month at 5 p.m. I am also going to mention the hosts and the playlist a little bit later in the video. I hope you guys enjoy. I do have 5 super cute, easy Christmas farmhouse decor DIYs, some ornaments, and some other really cute ones as well. So why don't we begin with the DIYs? So DIY number 1, I'm just taking these coasters. I got them from Dollarama last year. I have seen them this year. They were $1.25. You do get 4 in a pack. They are MDF or particle board. You do get different patterns on each. But guys, again, my friend Carrie with Carrie's Crafts and Things on Instagram, she sent me all of these awesome faux leather sheets. And I was super excited with all the patterns. That little flamingo one was super adorable. I cannot wait to use that one as well. But of course, you guys know at Christmas, I love my red and black buffalo check. So that is the one I am taking. Now, I wanted to just paint the edges of the coasters black because it would go a lot better with the black and red buffalo check. So I'm just giving each side 1 coat of paint. I'm not actually painting the bottom. It doesn't matter to me on that aspect. So now that it is all dry, I'm just going to Mod Podge the tops of the coasters to the leather sheet, and that way I'm just going to cover them up. There was no sparkles on them or anything, so I don't really have to do anything to prep them before putting the Mod Podge on. So just 1 good coat. And with this one, I definitely let the Mod Podge sit overnight, and I put something heavy like a book just on top of them just to make sure that they were glued really well. And now I'm just going to use my rotary cutter to cut off the excess leather sheet. And in between the coasters, I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife. I did have to put them together super close just to be able to fit into the sheet. And I like to use as much of the sheet as possible instead of wasting it. Now with a leather, I didn't put Mod Podge over top because I figured it would be a little bit more waterproof, but I would say definitely go ahead and put another layer of Mod Podge over top. I had these cute little decorations from Dollarama as well, another $1.25 each. There was some Christmas trees and some deers, different sizes per package. So I'm just taking out 2 of the same size deer and 2 of the same size Christmas tree. And I am going to paint them with the gold, the spun gold from the Deco art. And then I'm just going to hot glue them just to the corners. Now, I think I actually have napkins like this that I picked up from Winners or HomeSense with a little bit of the gold accent. So that's why I thought the buffalo check with the gold looked so good. What do you guys think? I just love these coasters. Thank you again, Carrie, so much for all these leather pieces. I had so much fun using them, and I have more to use later on. All right, so DIY number 2. I just took one of these boards. They were at the Dollar Tree this year. I do have 2, but I'm only going to use 1. Again, this is a very simple DIY, guys. I did include this into my 5 under 5, but it's still easy and it's super cute and very versatile for many different occasions. So I picked up these wooden angels. Again, they were this year in the Christmas aisle. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking off the wings. They are just paper. So it came off super easy. There was some glue, but you can easily pick it off with your nails. And I'm just going to use the wood pieces as like pegs for the legs. Pegs, legs, okay. Anyway, I'm just going to hot glue them to each of the corners of the board. Oh, you know, I am making a tray riser. I think this looks so cute just like this. If you just wanted just the wood look, I mean, it's already got a little bit of dimension with some of the different wood grains in there. So what I'm going to do, since there was a few different colors, I am just using my white acrylic paint, and I'm only going to give it 1 light coat so that way the wood still shows through a little bit. And now I'm just going to dry brush it a little bit. So I'm just going to take my chippy brush and some of this elephant chalk paint by Waverly. And again, just going to dry brush it over the tray riser. You can put as much or as little as you want. And if you do put too much, you know, you can always go over it with some more of the white paint. I know you guys know how to make tray risers, but I thought this would be so cute to add into my Christmas decor DIYs. I think it's so great with the trees, the little house. What do you guys think? And I just love the faux snow. It's ribbon from the Dollarama for $3. So before we go on to DIY number 3, remember the playlist is hosted by Emily with Farm Charm Chic, Missy with Crafty Cove, and co-host today is Connie with Connie's Creative Creations. I am also going to leave this fabulous playlist link in the description box as well. Please go over and say hello to everybody. And this playlist is awesome. You will see so many other talented crafters as well. All right, so DIY number 3, taking these Christmas ornaments from the Dollarama, a little bit more expensive for the 3-pack. They are $2, 4-pack, but they're super cute and detailed. So what I'm going to do is just take one and I'm going to remove the ribbon. I don't really want the red ribbon, so I'm just actually discarding that, unfortunately. But I'm taking this scrapbook paper from the Dollarama this year, $1.75. It's super cute. It's only like a 4x5 or 4x7, or like they're super small papers, but it works perfectly in this DIY. So with the top of the, the connection of the ornament, it is elevated. So I wanted to be able to cut out the exact shape of it. So what I'm doing is I'm embossing the top of the scrapbook paper or over top of the elevated part. And that way I have a little indentation as you see here. And now I can just cut that out perfectly. See, here it is the perfect fit. So I'm just going to Mod Podge the scrapbook paper to the ornament and I'm just going to cut it out. So once dried and I trimmed off the excess, I'm just going to take my sandpaper. This is just a sanding block from the Dollartree, and I'm just going to go over the edges just to get rid of any extra paper, and this gives it such a clean finish. Now always put your sandpaper block downwards, away from you, not towards you. And also I'm just showing you, I just painted the top of the ornament white. I didn't show it to you, but you guys know how to paint, right? Anyway, I'm just taking some of this greenery that was at the Dollar Tree last year. I have seen people haul it from this year as well. So you should be able to still get your hands on some of this. And again, this is all just customizable. I'm just going to take a few of these pine leaves. And then I'm just going to take some of these white berries from that Christmas vase filler that was from the Dollar Tree, and I was going to hot glue them to the center of the pine leaves. Now, I know you've seen my last 2 DIY videos, they were all Christmas ornaments. I always seem to glue things at the top of the ornament. This one, I'm just kind of offsetting it a little bit to make it look a little bit different. And now I get to use this rub-on transfers. It is the gold plated. It's so pretty. I did try to attempt to put words on the leather coasters. However, it wasn't rubbing on well, so I gave up on that. But it does rub on super well on a nice hard surface like this. So I'm just using my painter's tape just to make sure that I have a nice straight line, because what I'm going to do is spell out the word cheer. Even though you can rub this on with your fingers, I still love my embossing tool to help rub it on a lot better. And guys, I have to say, if you should have nails, because this is so hard to peel off sometimes when you don't have nails like myself. I think it's so cute with the gold. What do you guys think with the cheer? And then just taking some jute twine and tying a little knot so I can hang it on the tree. This is so cute, so simple. What do you guys think? And I think it looks so neutral as well, so it could go with any sort of decor that you have. So moving on to the next DIY, I'm just taking one of these Christmas cards from the Dollarama. These ones are actually $1, not like Dollar Tree where they're $1.25. I think the front of this looks so gorgeous with that ornament already made with the poinsettias and whatnot. I think it looks so pretty. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this summer decor with the strawberries and this circle on it. So I'm just going to take the circle off the decor. I'm going to cut out the ornament. I don't need the top part where it's, you know, the hanger portion of it. I don't need that. So what I did is I got Craig to drill a hole just at the top of the circle, and I'm just going to sand off the excess sparkles with my sanding block from the Dollar Tree. So now I'm just going to Mod Podge the picture onto the circle, and I am going to just poke a hole through the picture once it is all glued onto the shape. And I just use a little toothpick to poke the hole, and I just trim off the excess. So here I'm just lining up the circle with the ornament because it does say Merry Christmas on it. I wanted to make sure it was all nice and straight. So you see here, and then once the Mod Podge is all set, I actually like to push over the edges like you see me doing here, because when I go to sand it, it actually comes off a lot easier. So again, I'm just using now, instead of my sanding block, the sanding block from the Dollar Tree kind of warped just a little bit. So I'm just taking some 60 grit sandpaper from the Dollar Tree and going over the edges. So see how smooth that is? I think it's so beautiful. I love this trick. Taking these garlands that we all found this year at the Dollar Tree, I just love them so much. And how easy is this, guys? You don't have to do anything to it because it's already on a jute string. So I'm just going to tie one end through the hole. So for the other end, I'm just going to make a tassel. I like to use this box lid to make my tassel. You can use whatever size of lid you want, depending on the size of tassel you want. So here I am, you see me, I'm just wrapping it around the box 20 times, just to make it a little bit fuller. And here, because of the color of the ornament, it just looks so, like, it's got the pinks and it's so feminine looking. I just wanted to add some of the Dollar Tree lace ribbon as well to the tassel. So I'm just cutting off a strip. That way, when you fold it over, it looks like you have two pieces. And I'm just going to tie the other end of the garland through that. And then I'm just going to take some more jute twine and wrap it around the tassel to close it up. And once that's all tied, I'm just going to cut open the bottom of the tassels. Now, sometimes I use my steamer to straighten out the tassels, but I just think it looks so much more rustic like this. I think this is so cute. And guys, this is literally like $2.50 to make. What do you guys think? I love it, love it, love it. So last, final DIY number 5, I'm just taking one of these high dome cloches from the Dollar Tree. Again, these are all really simple DIYs. I hope you get inspired from these DIYs. So the bottom was black, so I just went ahead and painted it white, and now I'm just going to distress it with the Elephant chalk paint by Waverly. I also put a little finial at the top of the dome to make it look like a handle. And now I'm just taking more of this microfiber mop head from the Dollar Tree. I'm just using all these excess fibers because it looks like snow to me. So I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the cloche, and I'm just going to take some more of this faux snow. Again, this all comes from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add it to the faux snow because it just looks like the little pinky type of crystals that come in the faux snow as well. So I'm taking these Christmas trees. These are just the plain white Christmas trees. They're 2 per pack at the Dollar Tree, and I just painted them pink. Simple, simple, simple. I've used these in a lot of DIYs, so I didn't show you this part. I also have the smaller Christmas tree in there as well. Those were the little mini Christmas trees that you get, the 8-pack from the Dollar Tree. They are green. All I did was bleach them to become white, and I painted them pink as well. Super simple. And I'm just putting in one of these wood deers. The nice thing about this microfiber is it's not sticky, like sticky tacky, but it's just, it holds whatever you're putting it in nicely. So doing that, and I found these super cute pine cone embellishments from the Dollarama last year, $1.75. I did see them this year when I did my walkthrough. I'm just going to add it to the top where the finial is, and I added a lace bow as well. Again, super simple, but how super cute and effective is this? I love this DIY, and how cute does it look on this tray riser? So that is the end of this video, my wonderful friends. I hope you guys had fun. I love doing this 5 under 5 challenge. Every month it is a different theme, and there's always the host and a co-host. So please don't forget to head over to Emily's with Farm Charm Chic, Missy with Crafty Cove, and the co-host Connie with Connie's Creative Creations. And I'm going to leave the playlist link in the description box below as well. And remember, guys, I do post videos every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, the odd time a different day because I am in a challenge. So that being said, click the bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video so you won't miss out. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.